everyone, welcome once more. This time we are visiting an historic place that is unexpectedly located inside an average community park. Something I came across was many boroughs and modern neighborhoods in Bogota take their name after the names that all those places used to have when they were all forests and farms. This place, for instance, is Ciudad Montes Park, and it takes its name after a Spaniard who wrote it in the 18th century, Manuel Montes y Lozada. The place of interest this time is going to be Antonio Nariño's country house, that is in the background. So let's get cracking. Antonio Nariño is a national hero, and he was a strong supporter for the independence of South American colonies from Spain. He contributed in both political arena and battlefield to fulfill this ideal. One of his most important contributions was translating and publishing the Declaration of the Rights of Man from the French Assembly in the times of the French Revolution. Antonio Nariño owned this house as part of his wealth from 1791 to 1792. Some years later, he was imprisoned under charges of betrayal to the Spanish government of the time, and then he was granted to stay here from August 1803 to June 1804. This place was decreed historic heritage by the government in 1975, and in the early 80s, all the historic household items were relocated to another Nariño's museum located at a small colonial town called Villa de Leyva, where he lived the last days of his life. This place now serves as a children playing ground with Lego stuff and such for children up to 5 years of age.
No antiquities remain inside, but there is a large text carved in stone with the Declaration of the Rights of Man Nariños published and worked for. Also, you can see in this backyard the old cobbled path of the colonial times, and beyond that door there's a children playing ground for children up to 5 years of age.
This small smokestack over the roof reminds of an old firewood kitchen. See that roof tiles made of clay over the roof. The construction techniques of the time used reeds to build up the roof along with wooden beams in this house facade. The walls from the outside of this building, as well as this triangle-shaped supporting structure, are made of ramdars, a common Spanish construction technique brought to these colonies at the time. It's nice to see average homes are so near this kind of antique historic heritage and beautiful ecosystem. This park is also filled with several tree species, and some birds. Many of the tallest trees reach the height of a three-story building and even higher. Also, the tree variety entails, among others, pine, cedar, and oak trees. Some of them are from the Andean mountains, but also some foreign species. Some of them are sorted out and identified by labels at their sites. Although we've seen one of the most important features of this place, there are still more to see. There is a duckling's pond and also plenty of sport facilities. As I told you earlier, this park has different sport facilities. There is a squash court and also a tennis court. This park also features a baseball field. Last but not least, they have a large soccer field. Okay, everybody, this is the end of the video. Um, One last thing I would like to talk to you about is because Antonio Nariño was a person of historic relevance. There are some other places named after his last name, Nariño. And this one is a small community park that has one of these old houses, but there are also some other places like Casa de Nariño, which is the capital, and you will probably see it if you're traveling to Bogota when you're touring when you tour the historic downtown. Also, there is the Nariño's Museum, which is a museum that is located in a small colonial town called Villa de Leyva, where he lived the last days of his life. And there are historic items. Um, but this is, a small community park. And these kind of places are known for locals, where they can share with their friends, their families, and also spend some time that will bring you such a sense of peace and quietness within a hectic city like Bogota is itself. Thanks so much for watching. Antonio Nariño owned this house as part of his wealth from 1791 to 1792. Some years later,